All right, today we're going to dive into something pretty cool that's taking a fresh look at the good old-fashioned raffle. It's called the LYDL Web3 Community Raffle. Let's get right into it. I mean, we all know how a raffle works, right? You buy a ticket, you hope you win. Simple. But what if it could be, more than that? What if, just by participating, you could actually learn something new and help build a community at the same time? And that's really the big idea here. So let's kick things off by looking at the why behind this whole project. What's the real motivation? Okay, so this is what I think is so interesting. Winning the prize, that's almost a bonus. The whole thing is really built on these three big goals. First, to help people learn about Web3 by actually using it. Second, to support the creative community behind it. And third, to do good by raising money for charity. It's a pretty powerful mix. So how do they actually pull all this off? Well, let's get into the what, because the real magic here, it's in the ticket itself. Okay, so your ticket is an NFT. And I know, that word can sound complicated, but don't worry. For this, just think of it as your digital proof of entry. It's like your own unique, super secure ticket stub, but it lives on something called a blockchain. And this is where that first goal, learning, really clicks into place. Just by getting a ticket, you're not just reading about Web3, you're actually doing it. You're getting your hands dirty, buying a digital asset, holding it in a crypto wallet, and seeing how the whole system works firsthand. All right, so we've covered the why and the what. Now let's get to the part everyone's probably wondering about, the prizes. Let's break down the how the money works and what you can win. The way the money works is super straightforward. The prize pool is funded in two ways, through direct donations and then up to half of all the ticket sales. And the other half? That goes straight to a selected nonprofit. So no matter what, just by playing, you're supporting a good cause. And check this out. It's not a winner-take-all kind of deal, which is pretty cool. The prize money gets split between three people. The first prize winner gets the biggest chunk, 50%, but second and third place still get a nice 30 and 20%. It spreads the love a little bit, And this isn't just theory, right? We're looking at a live snapshot here. You can see, even with just a handful of entries, a prize pool is already building up. But look, the amount going to charity is even bigger. It really shows you how the whole thing grows with every single person that joins in. One of the biggest promises of Web3 technology is this idea of total transparency. And this raffle, it doesn't just talk about it, it's built right into its DNA. Let's see how you can actually follow the money yourself. So you hear this term on-chain a lot. What does it even mean? Well, it's actually pretty simple. It just means that every single transaction, every ticket bought, every bit of money added to the prize pool, it's all recorded on a public digital ledger. You can think of it like a public notebook that anyone can read, but no one can erase or change, ever. And the people running this are super clear about it. They say all transactions are on-chain for transparency. That's not just some marketing slogan, it's literally how the system is built. It's designed to be totally out in the open. And get this, it's not just a promise they hope you'll believe. They give you the actual public addresses. You can see the address for the vault holding the money and the one for the NFT collection. That means anyone, and I mean anyone, can go look it up on a blockchain explorer and check everything for themselves. There's nowhere to hide. Okay, so you get the why, the what, and the how. Now for the most important bit. How can you actually jump in and get involved? First up, and this is important, the deadline. You'll want to mark this on your calendar. Entries are going to close at 4 p.m. South African Standard Time on December 31st, 2025. Getting involved couldn't be easier, really. There are two main ways. If you want a ticket, you just head over to the official NFT marketplace. And if you just want to keep an eye on things, see how the prize pool is growing, or find out who wins, you can join their WhatsApp group for all the latest updates. And of course, we've got to mention the official disclaimer, which is super important. This whole thing is about education, community, and making an impact. It is not financial advice, and there's absolutely no guarantee you'll make any money. It's really all about the experience and supporting a great cause. So when you step back and look at the whole picture, the learning by doing, the community support, the charity angle, and that radical transparency, it makes you wonder, right? Is this just a clever little raffle? Or could it be a sneak peek at the future of how communities raise money for things they care about?